Our family moved to West University in 1998, and we came from a smaller church, and I was just blown away by the church service and all the people that could play instruments. It was just wonderful. My experience at the church was a few years after we moved over here, I worked in the nursery as the secretary in the Mother's Day Out program. And then I quit that after a couple of years and stayed home with my daughter while she was her last year in high school. And then I went back to work, and I worked for Ronnie Barner for about 15, 16 years. I was in the choir and all that, and he was a very dynamic person in my life. And after we got to know each other, we worked pretty well together, I guess, because I stayed for so long. And then when he retired, like his second retirement, they moved the senior pastor duties over to Chuck Oak. And so I worked for Chuck Oak for probably a little over 2 years or so. But I loved all the seniors, and I still talk to a lot of the senior. I say seniors now. I'm a senior, but at the time I wasn't. So I go over to Clarewood sometime and play cards and have lunch with the ladies that live over there. There's about 9 or 10 of them. I guess it makes me feel good to give my time. So many of those years, even though I like the little kids in the nursery, I just I wanted to do something a little different. And then there was an opening to work for Ronnie Barner, and I went to work for him, and I just kind of fell in love with all the senior adults and helping with primetime singers and all those. And they're really an inspiration. I still talk to some of the ladies, and they're in their 90s, and they still want me to come for lunch or play games with them every once in a while. So I think I've just made a lot of good friends here at West U. So it's just a great church.